And no doubt your two companions are Monsieur Porthos and Aramis.
Yes, my lord.
You gentlemen are known to me. I know you are not quite my friends, and I am sorry for it. I know you to be brave and trustworthy. Monsieur Athos, do you know an inn called the Colombier Rouge?
We've just had a dispute there with 4 ruffians.
A dispute, sir? With swords? I like not that. Come, confess. I have the right to pronounce absolution.
Well, knowing that dueling is forbidden, I merely held a bench at one of the brigands.
And I threw another out of the window.
I am but a gentle fellow. As Monseigneur may know, I'm about to enter holy orders, so...
You did nothing?
I ran one through with my sword.
For what reason?
They were attacking a woman, my lord.
A woman? Young and pretty?
We did not see her, Monseigneur. But they were forcing her door.
You did well. I'm on my way thither and do not wish my absence from camp to be known. Now, if you gentlemen would do me the honor to accompany me, my esquire can return, and I shall have an escort to excite the envy of His Majesty himself, should we meet him.
The Musketeers are at your service, Monseigneur.
Barzac, return to camp and await my orders. Come, gentlemen. Make yourselves comfortable, gentlemen. I shan't be over long.
Our captain, we thank you.
Bring us a bottle of Beaugency, my dear.
Yes.
Whatever, my dears, is this strange adventure? Do cardinals have their mistresses, Aramis?
Porthos.
I trust you had a good journey, milady.
I did, thank you.
Seems these walls have tongues.
Then let us sit down and talk.
It is here. Is it through that with their voices?
The matter brooks no delay.
When must I leave?
You must leave tonight.
Go to Fort du Point, the mouth of the Channel. There's a ship anchored there, ready to sail. When you reach London, you will seek Buckingham.
He will not receive
Oh,
me.
he will this time.
But your eminence yourself
On this
said...
occasion, I am not sending you to gain his confidence, but openly as my negotiator. He is bound to receive you.
What do you want me to tell him?
That I know of his plans to bring an army to the aid of La Rochelle, and that if he does not at once countermand his present orders, I shall ruin the Queen.
Will he believe that your eminence is in a position to accomplish such a threat?
I have now all the proofs of their liaison, and I will furnish you with what is needed to convince him.
Even if I succeed, it might not stop him attacking France.
He's like those ancient paladins. His sole concern in making this war is to win a smile from his royal mistress. But if you can convince him that such a war will cost her not merely her honor, but probably her life as well, why then his grace will think twice.
He's bound to. And yet,
Madam,
what if he persists?
I tell you he will not dare.
The possibility remains.
There is too much at stake. Spain and Austria are in league against us. And if Buckingham's intervention allowed them to triumph, my power will be gone and France lie at the mercy of her enemies. That cannot happen, milady. It shall not happen.
And to prevent it?
It occurs to me the Puritans grow strong in England. They hate Buckingham. Their preachers call him the Antichrist. It should not be hard for you to find among their ranks some miserable fanatic and persuade him that in assassinating Buckingham, he is acting as an instrument of God's function.
You ask much of one weak woman.
Do I?
Yet if the necessity arises, I shall do what you demand. In return, I ask a favor of you.
Name it.
You have your enemy, I have mine.
You speak of Monsieur d'Artagnan.
He's a vile libertine and an infamous scoundrel.
So you tell me. And I liked him. I had high hopes of that young man.
Fair exchange, Monseigneur. Life for life, man for man. You give me one, I'll give you the other.
Prove he has dealings with Buckingham, and I will send him to the Bastille.
Good. And afterwards?
When one goes to the Bastille, there is no afterwards. Here, madam, is your carte blanche. Do with it as you will.
You know what to say to him.
Yes, but be prudent, Athos.
Aramis, you know me. I keep cool.
He's taking his leave. Perhaps. A six!
What are you doing, Monsieur Porthos?
I've just won 5 pistoles about him, Your Eminence.
Where's Monsieur Athos?
He's gone ahead to scout the road, Your Eminence.
Is there need?
There is always some danger when it runs alongside the forest.
Athos thought he'd better not to take any risks.
I am deeply touched by his concern for my safety.
Are you gentlemen coming with me?
We're at Your Eminence's service.
Come then to horse. For it is getting late.
It is by my order, and for the good of the state, that the bearer of this has done what he has done. Richelieu.
Who's there?
I come from the other world, milady, for the pleasure of paying you a visit. Yes, Underbury, the Comte de la Fere, your husband.
I thought you were dead.
And I thought I'd hanged you, madam. Hell, it seems, has given you new life. Has made you rich, given you another name. Has almost made you another face. But hell cannot erase that brand from your body, nor the stains from your soul.
Oh! How found you me out?
Tis no matter. I know you, Anderbury. You are a creature of his eminence. I know the deeds you have done and yet still seek to do. It is you who stole the diamond studs from the Duke of Buckingham. It is you who tricked Lord de Winter into fighting a duel, hoping he would be killed so that you might inherit his fortune. And it is you who now go to England to plot the death of Buckingham.
You must be Satan.
Perhaps so. Yet mark me well. Assassinate Buckingham I cannot. He's an Englishman and an enemy of France. But the price you have extracted from the Cardinal is too high.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, dear wife, the carte blanche signed by the Cardinal.
D'Artagnan shall die.
D'Artagnan is my dear and faithful friend. You seek to harm him, and I swear upon my father's life it will be the last crime you attempt. He shall not die! It is you who will die, madam. A life for a life, I think you said. Now, Anderbury, give me that carte blanche. All my life I will blow out your brains.